Welcome to the Michigan Speedrome here in Hell, Michigan. No, that actually is a real town. Well, after the very big controversies of Indianapolis, we are here in Michigan, and DNC's appealing to get their lap back in Indianapolis because they feel like Ian Dutta won the race and Alex Allen got second. As we go through the order, this is of course the one dirt track here. Randy Carpenter's on the outside, and further back we've got Lamas and Fabrosis. This track is going to see a very big disparity here on who knows what the hell they're doing here, because some of these drivers like Kenny Myatt only have Elite Series experience on dirt, and some of these guys grew up on dirt. A few more things is that we have the track that is going to be holding the American 700 next year. Pocono has gone through some pretty serious infrastructure changes, including adding backstretch grandstands and whatnot. So that will be a very nice addition for the American 700, including adding a lighting system. So we're going to be racing at Pocono at night. Another couple of things that the schedule's virtually determined here. If this track's pretty much the only one that we don't know the date, and there's round 6 that we don't know yet. We're thinking that might be Phoenix International Speedway goes there, which is like a paved version of this track, to be honest. We'll have to see what goes where. So anyway, this track is going to be a very difficult one here in Hell. Let's see if they can survive. These drivers can survive. Anyway, let's go to the green. Alex Allen is going to lead us down to the green flag here. Alongside him is Randy Carpenter, and a little bit further back, we're starting to notice some of these drivers here as they come off the final corner to take the green flag of this 125-lap dirt race. ARCSOA is in for a nice treat, fans are, as these cars are going dirt racing. Green flag is out here into turn 1. These cars really don't handle dirt very well. They're quite slow and bogged down quite a lot. Oh, Carpenter's off into the dirt embankment out there. There's some dirt runoff area out there as they enter turn 3 and 4. It looks like Allen's going to lead the first lap. Yes, Alex Allen. No, actually, Cody Lamas on the first lap, but we've got a caution out. Vijay Pashanda's into the tire wall, and that's going to be a caution. Pashanda's one of those drivers that I don't think has ever seen a dirt track before, as he's getting towed back to the pits. We'll see what happened to him. It looks like Pushanda just lost control of it himself, flew off the embankment banking into the tire wall, and that's pretty much it for him. He's out. So Vijay Pashanda's race isn't going to go off very well, and we're expecting that Kingfisher team won't return next year. Alex Allen's going to lead on the restart here at Hell Speedrome. As green flag is out, he gets a big jump over Lamas, and Dutta's in third. I think the DNC cars are definitely looking for a race here. One of the guys to actually watch here is Tuomas Saarinen, as a lot of Finnish race car drivers get their starts on dirt. So Saarinen could be a very strong driver. Chris Washer, this should be his final race. No, actually, he's going to be back he's going to miss one more. And Saarinen, it's kind of sad not to have Chris Washer here at his home race, but Chris Washer needs to recover. Jeffrey Finguy is also in his home race, and there goes Lamas off the track. Nearly hits that tire wall out there, but the 92 of Jeffrey Finguy is on pit road, believe it or not. I'm not sure why that's the case, but oh, they might add penalties for speeding on pit road under green flag, both the Durbin Sports and Sean Galligan. So tough break for them as the field is racing pretty hard. There's Sean Angel, Charles Sanford, Lamas. Lamas getting shoved there. And oh, there's Sanford and Lamas and Saarinen going off. They do a nice job getting it back on the track. James Shelley's back on the 14 car. Good to see him back after injury at Quincy. Ian Dutta would fly off the track, bring out caution 2, comes back up the track, and right there, Eamon Staples gets involved. Looks like Bob Jones gets a piece as well. And out of the race goes those 2 drivers. However, coming back to the caution, Sanford would bump Saarinen. Saarinen wouldn't be able to control it, and Saarinen would fly out of the race as well. So Tuomas Saarinen is going to fall out, and I'm thinking this is probably going to be a pretty high attrition race, as he gets a tow back to the pits as well. under caution, Zachary Fitzwater would blow up his 10 car, and Fitzwater would fall out. DeLeo also got some dirt in his injecting system and fall out of the race as well. Sanyon Juan's ignition system broke, and it's also out of the race. So this track is going to be a very high attrition race, and it's going to be mainly a battle of survival here on this dirt oval here in Hell, Michigan. This track is really proving to be hell for some of these drivers, it looks like. James Silverfox is going to lead his teammate, Cody Lamas, back to the green. DJ Curtis is doing a nice job. He has some dirt racing experience in his background, so he's doing quite well up there. So is Zach Rogers. Kind of a strange order here, but we'll see how this works out as the two CBMs are doing well. And towards the back, we've got Baskinger having some issues, it looks like, in the Ferrari, and Samper does as well. So cars are overheating because dirt's getting plugged up into them, and well, yeah, you're starting to notice that. And there's Skavnicki going off the track, but he will regain control here as, oh, Michaels doesn't have a front hood anyway. I think he got damaged in that Mazel with the 00 early on. But there's Ike Durbin trying to get a lap back away from James Silverfox leader. And we've got another yellow out as somebody else is flown off the track. That's Michaels and Steinmetz. So another caution is going to fly here. Here's what happened to them. Michaels and Steinmetz just lose control of their cars. I don't know if either... Michaels, I think, has dirt track experience here, but not sure why that happened. James Shelley, back from injury, is going to lead on this restart. Hopefully we can get some green flag running in here. Hopefully. It doesn't seem like these drivers are very... You could quite honestly tell that some of these guys don't have any experience on dirt. I'm thinking Sean Galligan doesn't either. They're on the inside line, and honestly, I don't know about Finn Guy either. Even though this is his home race, I don't know about Finn Guy, but we will see. There's Showerot in seconds. Oh god, Kenkai checks in fourth, but well, half the roads in China aren't even paved, so looks like James Shelley is maybe going to let his teammate go by and get a lap back, but oh, Shelley goes off the track there. Going to have to regain control there, and it looks like Lamas is going for the lead as they go through the kink. We go into the back now, under the helicopter cam. Hopefully nobody flies off down here. We've been too used to seeing it. Oh, Bob Jones! Look out, Bob! Yep, Bob Jones. I'm sorry, that was Will Lewis earlier that wrecked him. Bob Jones is going to bring out the fourth caution of the race on lap 22. So, yeah, just a lot of drivers don't know what they're doing here, in all honesty, and, well, that's going to be a problem as this race goes on. Bob Jones just split off. Cody Lamas is going to lead on the restart. Baskinger, of course, had to fix the dirt getting in his car. He can't blame Ferrari necessarily for that. We got two more cars coming in the back. That looks like Silver Fox and somebody else. I think that Shelley was the other one that's going to be coming in. And Lamas is going to have to deal with, now we've got Dylan Young in second place. And there, no, I'm sorry, that was Galligan coming in. But Shelley is going to go off the track there. I'm not liking where Shelley is right now. That's really high up on the track there. And you got to be careful here. Got to be really, really careful as we're going back through the order. I don't know if anybody went off there. Good, everybody's continuing to run, so we're going to get another lap of green as it looks like Dylan Young, who has dirt track experience, is going for the lead here on Cody Lamas. Lamas, I think, does as well, but this kind of racing here, you can't do this on a dirt track. Somebody's going to fly right off that embankment down there and give us a whole lot of trouble. 4 wide at a dirt track. Yeah, I think Rogers is going off. No, Rogers saves it, so this could be something that we actually see Rogers doing well at, but 4 wide at a dirt track, I mean, this is kind of insane. Now Rogers might go off the track there as, oh wow, Rogers just trying to save it and holds on to it. However, this is some pretty crazy racing there. There's Louvier. Louvier is a very interesting character, if I do say so myself. Oh, Louvier is going to go off. Louvier is off the track! And out of the race he goes, and he's going to slide back on track. That's going to have to be a yellow. I knew they couldn't keep up with that for that long, and we've got a lot of cars on pit road with mechanical problems. Looks like fibrosis, Sanford also is on pit road as well. Finn Guy and Galligan are having serious problems, and Shelton has serious damage. Let's see what happened to Shelton. Coming back here, this is going to start with Kenkai Check and the 16. Battling hard. Oh boy, and that's where Shelton gets damage. Kenkai Check would get into the pit wall, and actually Silver Fox has some pretty serious damage as well. They were going to try and bail onto pit road to avoid issues there, and well, that didn't exactly work for them either. That happened at the same time as the caution came out. Cody Lamas is going to lead here on the restart after the 5th caution in only 36 laps. Kind of going to be a problem in this race. I know a lot of these drivers don't like seeing all these cautions, but can't really explain that when there's not a lot of experience on dirt out there. And, well, looks like Anthony's going to go off the track, but is able to keep it on. As you can tell, though, because of this, you're seeing that the field is quite even this week compared to last couple of weeks. As we're seeing some cars we're not used to seeing. Oh, it looks like Galligan and Finn Guy are coming in pit road again. They've got some serious problems with that car. Baskinger has had issues all day as well. So we're just looking here to see what's going to happen as we're going to go to the helicopter cam. Oh boy, we've got some cars going way off there as well. Too packed up, guys. They've got to really start spreading out or else somebody is going to go off the track. A lot of slipping and sliding. Looks like a few more cars are coming down pit road. So you've got to keep these cars running cleanly at this stage of the race, as it looks like Cody Lamas is our leader. Fabrosis is trying to get a lap back. Angel's in second and Shelley's in third. James Shelley still hunting for that first win. Myatt and Allen are battling for position as well, as we're going to go back through the order now. Shalrock got a little close to that embankment, but so far so good, it looks like, as we might actually try and get a green flag run here. James Shelley had gotten by Sean Angel and now is going for P1 on Lamas. James Shelley has some dirt track experience, and I'm looking to see if James Shelley is going to do anything here. It looks like Angel's also digging as well. So James Shelley is trying his hardest now to get a position here on Lamas down the inside. And trying, there's the kink. That kink is a nice position gain there. And we are watching it to see if James Shelley makes this move work. Ooh, Lamas got close to the embankment there, but keeps it going. And James Shelley to the lead. Sean Angel to third. Alex Allen to fourth. And we're just going back to the order now. Jordan Davis, the Indianapolis winner, in fifth, or right now the Indianapolis winner. We're not sure if they're going to give that one back to Dutta and Allen. They're right now very interested in looking at that again. There's Myatt, who has no dirt track experience. Myatt's off the track and out of the race. So the Michigan, oh boy, there's Vincent Allen involved. Oh man, we got some cars all over the place. And yep, that's it for a few drivers. Vincent Allen, I think, is probably done. Kyle Collins is done. Myatt's out of it. Rogers, and I believe I saw one of them, and Pushanda got some damage, as did Jacob Anthony. So caution 6 comes out on lap 44. James Shelley would lead on the restart here, as there's some increasingly large group of cars on the inside line. Believe it or not, I believe Fabrosis actually got back onto the lead lap, surprisingly, but here we go. Oh man, we've got some crazy stuff already going down, and it looks like Alex Allen's going to slide way off the track and actually get into the wall there, and oh man! Big crash there, and oh! Upside down many times for Marian Shallroth. There's William Duncan. They don't even get down there. Looks like heavy damage to RL Ryusu. And that's going to definitely be a caution, as Alex Allen slipped wide and into the wall out there. We got to see what happened to him. Randy Carpenter doesn't give him a whole lot of room there, and he realizes it, and Alex Allen would slide off the track. Right there is Marian Shallroth. A lot of cars in that one. And actually, Lamas would get a piece of that as well. We didn't see that, but Shawrot got a big piece too. We're going to go on board with her. On board with Marion Shawrot. Here we go. This is what we're going to see now, is see what happened to Shawrot here. And right there, not a whole lot of things people could do, as Shawrot would get flipped over a few times. Car would start disintegrating. Luckily, the interior of it kept intact here. But tough break for Marion Shawrot. We're going to go on board with another driver. On board with RL Ryusu. We're going to see what happened to him, as there's Alex Allen right there, and not a whole lot anyone could really do there. Ryusu, tough break for RL Ryusu. One of the candidates of avoidance of the year has to go to Jonathan Skavnicki after missing this wreck. Watch this. A lot of stuff going on there. Avoids pretty much everything. Great job by Jonathan Skavnicki to avoid it. Sean Galligan has a problem with his, I think, turbocharger right now, and Galligan's got some problems with that Catnex car. Still waiting on his first ever win. Maybe next week at Lime Rock, but I don't think here at the dirt track here in Michigan is going to be a good thing, as it actually looks like James Shelley could be on his way to his first, as Jordan Davis, I believe, has some experience on dirt tracks. I'm not exactly sure, unless if, oh no, if something's wrong with Shelley, I don't know, but we've got to see here, but let's see what happens. James Shelley would lead on the restart here, as we're seeing some very interesting figures up top because of, well, the dirt track here, and really it doesn't really matter how good your car is on this track. It's pretty much a beat-em-up, bang-em race, and it looks like we're seeing some more close quarters dirt track racing. And as they enter turns 3 and 4, I don't see anybody going off yet. Dylan Young's close, but saves it as we go through the order now. We're going to go back up to race leader, car 14, James Shelley, who is not in the race lead, believe it or not. And Shelley's actually going to go wide there, but who's in the lead then? Right now, it is actually Jordan Davis is leading this race. And we are watching now, making sure everybody is racing cleanly. Here, James Shelley, who had one of the fastest cars on the track, right now needs to improve on that. But now we've got Jordan Davis in the 27.3s. I don't think anybody's even anywhere near that. Actually, no, I take that back. Shelley has been quicker, but right now Shelley's kind of bogged down in traffic. And Jordan Davis has really no one around him that's racing with him. I mean, second place is way back here, I think, with either Lamas or... No, Lamas third in the damaged CBM car. One of the beautiful things about dirt track racing is that you can have a damaged car out there and it will still be competitive. And it actually looks like Davis had to slide way up there. Got caught on the outside line. Just got to be careful in these kinds of situations. And Jordan Davis, the race leader, off the track into the tire wall, up the track. Oh, Baskinger hits him. There's Dylan Young in it. Oh, there's William Duncan. Got the first points for Thunder last week at Indy. And out of the race goes quite a few drivers that had good runs going. Dylan Young, fantastic run for him so far. William Duncan had a great run for him. And Jordan Davis, the race leader, is out. Jake Baskinger, his frustrating year is going to continue here. Tough break for him. We're going to see what happened again. We're going to go on board with Baskinger. On board with Jake Baskinger now, as we are on the outside here at the Michigan Dirt Dune Palace here in Hell. Right there, not a whole lot of places Baskinger could go. I mean, Jordan Davis just appeared on board of his scene, and oh, that's going to be a scary sight, seeing William Duncan sliding towards you. Sad enough for Duncan, though. Tough race for him. Fall out. Dylan Young had a very fantastic round going and is going to fall out as well. Charlie Fabrosis would be the race leader here, as second place is Cody Lamas, third place is James Shelley. Shelley had a bad pit stop there, but Shelley is on a tear to get back up the order, as we are going more of these cars. It looks like Skavnicki is going to fall out. I don't know if that's going to be enough to bring out the... Yes, I don't know why they brought out a yellow for that, but... That's kind of a shady yellow, but I don't think that should have deserved one, but... Caution is out, so they're going to line up again. I don't know what they're going to do here, because we've got, I think, 11 cars still running in this race. So, and I'm not thinking we're done seeing these cautions yet. So dirt track racing, maybe not the best idea. The first year back dirt track racing, green flag is out. But we will see how this race will turn out. Lamas is looking inside of Fibrosis. Fibrosis looks there, and actually Shelley, that's a 3-wide battle for the lead right now. And none of them are on the inside line. And it looks like Lamas is going to be in a very precarious position. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out! No, no, no! Oh, man, that's it for Lamas. Yellow's back out again. James Shelley also on that restart would have some issues there, as that little hit with Lamas on that one caution actually damaged his right front suspension, and Shelley would actually fall out because of that. So tough break for James Shelley. No point in showing you the restart because this would happen. Randy Carpenter would flip quite a few times, and out of the race he would go. Luckily those tires are there to cushion any impact. Caution will come out again. Tough break for Zach Rogers, who had a very fast car as well. Zach Rogers was in the top 10 all race. So on the restart, Charles Samper, I believe, took the lead away from DJ Curtis, who's going to slide off the track. And out of the race. And up, Charlie Fabrosis got a big piece of that as well. There are only 4 cars left. Oh no, 5 cars left in this race. That's it. And we still have quite a bit to go. And once again, we're seeing a car blast by there, although they gave Galligan permission to go by, and he wasn't as dangerous. ARCSOA did give him permission to go by because of where the situation was. ARCSOA gave permission. This is going to fuel the whole DNC debate a bit, because why did ARCSOA give Galligan permission to go by there and not the DNCs at Indianapolis? Well, there's your whole field. Left running. Lap 88 of 125. Both Durbin Sports. Both Porsches. And the Cathnecks of Sean Galligan. Galligan is 4 laps down. Finn Guy's 1. Now, Samper's leading this race. If they fly off the wreck and cause an accident with 5 cars, I have no hope for dirt track racing anymore with these things. I mean, they've got 5 cars out there. Oh my gosh, is Durbin going off? Nope, Durbin keeps it going again. But Charles Samper, I believe he might have dirt track experience, is doing a fantastic job in that car. Finn Guy's trying to get his lap back. He has really no one near him for second. His battle for second's between the Porsche and the Durbin Sport. So that's Angel and Ike Durbin, as Durbin's going to kind of give Galligan the shove there. And Galligan's just going to back out of that one. I don't think he wants to hit that tire wall down there. He knows he's 4 laps down, but he knows he's effectively going to get 5th. At least 5th place in the Cathnecks car. But we've got Charles Samper going for his first win. Ike Durbin going for his first win of the season. And Sean Angel, who's been extraordinarily inconsistent. Winning at Quincy and winning at, Colorado. And still not doing much other than that, as it looks like Jeffrey Finguy is going for to try and get his lap back if another caution were to come out. But doesn't look like Samper's going to rely too much on that. I think Samper just kind of wants to tootle around here. These Porsches have been terrorizing these super speedways. Battle for third is heating up, or battle for second is heating up between Durbin and Angel. This race has been nothing short of a disaster, I don't think. And 4 cars left is a bit insane. Ike Durbin is trying to chase down Charles Sanford as Sanford is battling with Finn Guy. I think this is just for fun, really. These guys are still out there. I'm surprised ARCSOA, in all honesty, hasn't tried calling this race because there is only 5 cars left. There's 5 cars left out of 38 that took the green. Granted, we heard Kenny Mai in pre-race, or during all weekend, was complaining that these cars are not meant for dirt racing and that they've had nothing but trouble with them. I mean, dirt's been getting into the computers, getting into the injection system. The cars, these very tail-happy cars in general, because they've got turbochargers on them, don't like the dirt, because you're even more tail-happy. I mean, whoever thought of this was, well, I think they're desperate to have a Michigan track on the schedule, and they don't want to go to Michigan International, and we're kind of stuck going here, and, well, Charles Sanford's romping away with this unless if Finn Guy lets his teammate go by, team owner and teammate go by, Ike Durbin. Ike Durbin's going to retire from full-time competition, we're hearing, next year. And if Durbin can get by Finn Guy, Durbin might be able to chase down Sanford, who could be on his way to his first win. As the race would continue onward, though, it looks like Finn Guy, I mean, it looks like no one's even in Sanford's ballpark right now. Sanford's on his way to his first win, although Sanford has had a routine habit of choking it away in this race. However, we hope that doesn't happen to him, but Sanford does have a routine habit of this. Durbin's really not even in his ballpark, and Angel's looking quite sluggish out there, and, well, I'm thinking Charles Sanford could be on his way to a win. Out of pure survival, which Sanford hasn't been great at surviving stuff this year, but this would be an honest shock to me, because I wouldn't have thought Sanford would have won. And what a shock! Problems for Charles Sanford. That car, or that might have been a green flag pit stop, I'm sorry. Yes, that was a green flag pit stop. I thought that he had problems. But Ike Durbin says he might be able to make it on fuel. Well, no, wait a minute, that might have been problems for Charles Sanford. Sanford's got problems. He is drastically slow, and more problems for Charles Sanford. He's just trying to get that car home. We think that dirt maybe got into the computer system. So what luck for Sanford. We're hearing that Galligan's got problems as well. However, this is going to be a fuel mileage race. We're thinking Ike Durbin might not have enough gas to make it, and Sanford, who might have dirt in his computer system, might be saving to make sure he can make it. But Charles Sanford, and more problems for Galligan. Galligan's got loads of problems with that car, but Ike Durbin's on his way to a win, and, well, Charles Sanford, what a mess for him. He had it locked up, and then the car, I think, gave out on him. You just feel so bad for him, but Ike Durbin's on his way to a win now. Final lap and coming to the checkered flag for Ike Durbin. Ike Durbin is going to win his first race of the season here at Michigan. Second place is going to be Sean Angel, and third place in the beaten and battered car that had dominated the second half of this race is going to be Charles Sanford, who in just 8 laps fell a lap behind, so there was some serious problems with Sanford. But, you just feel bad. He's going to be hard on himself for that one, but he did it the best he could. I think Porsche owes him one for that, because that car just gave up the ghost on him. Third place for him, but fourth place is going to be to Finn Guy, and fifth place is going to be Sean Galligan, quite a few laps down. And that's pretty much it for Michigan. Not the best race, but sure was an interesting one. Let's go down to your finishing results.
Back home again in it seems that I can see the gleaming candlelight still burning bright through the sycamores. For me, the new mown hay sends out its spray